Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be making a stray farm. It's pretty easy and here's what you'll need. Torches so that you can see and mobs don't spawn while you're trying to make the farm. Any kind of pickaxe just for mining out the area. 4 buckets of water. 4 sticky pistons. 4 redstone comparators. 4 redstone repeaters. At least 3 hoppers and a chest to store the results of your farm. 1 redstone block. 19 pieces of redstone dust. 2 redstone torches, 2 trapdoors, and 1 bucket of powdered snow. To kill the strays, you're probably going to want a sword enchanted with sweeping edge, looting 3, and sharpness 5. You don't need these enchantments, it just makes it easier. The full list will be down in the description. The first thing you're going to want to do is find yourself a skeleton spawner and surround it in torches so that, you don't get spawns while you're building. Once you have mined out the area, you should get something that looks a little bit like this. As you can see, there's a skeleton, but if you light up the floor and the walls, that should not be a problem for you. I had to block off the geode because you want to have flat walls so that no skeletons are escaping. Then place 4 water buckets, 1 at each of the corners. This should lead you towards the center block, which is what we want. Then we need to make a hopper clock. Hopper clock is fairly simple to make. You just need 2 hoppers facing towards each other with a redstone block on top of one of them. This prevents the items from infinitely passing through each other. Then place 1 sticky piston like so, and 1 sticky piston like so. Then place a redstone comparator facing away from the hoppers underneath each sticky piston with a block where they're facing with a piece of redstone dust on top of each block. Then if you just put 38 items inside of the hoppers, then you should get a redstone output every once in a while when it's been long enough that the skeletons have converted into strays. So yeah, let's go build this down there. But first, why 38 items? Well, if you look it up, you'll find it takes 300 game ticks to convert a skeleton to a stray. If it takes 4 game ticks for an item to move through hoppers. So if we divide 300 by 4, then we'll get 75. Because we need each item to cycle through the hoppers twice, we divide 75 by 2. This will give us 37.5. You can't do half blocks because slabs are the same as on the other blocks, so we need to round up so that the skeletons aren't shortchanged on their time to change into strays. In the center of your farm, you want to dig down 8 blocks. And then, we have a piece of bedrock at the bottom. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to break it, because you'll want to replace the bottom block with a hopper just to catch them. Yeah, well, if you can find one higher up, that is preferable. Anyways. No, bad skeleton. Anyways, now we're going to need to make the stray conversion chamber. This is a block of powdered snow that the skeletons are stuck inside of for just long enough that they convert into strays before they drop down into the killing chamber. So you're going to want to put a sticky piston 2 blocks below the spawning area with a block in front of it. And you'll also want to clear out some space that you have, so that you have some space to do some redstone. When you've done that, 2 blocks below the other sticky piston, we're going to place a sticky piston with a block like so. We're going to need a little bit more room. If you're having skeletons dropping down like I am, you can either kill them or just make sure that you light up the area a little bit better, because you can still get some, even though the spawners found it in torches. Now I do have my hopper clock all done, and you bought some again, some space, and don't block yourself into a corner like I did. I should light this place up, but you don't want to. We'll just block that off. Alright. Now, we're going to need to take a redstone output through the use of a redstone torch on this block here. And this should pulse on for like 1 tick every time the redstone block moves back into that one. And we'll pull this out, and we'll actually want a repeater just to extend, well, not just a repeater, but we're going to want some redstone pulse extenders. So place down a redstone repeater, just there, and set it to 2 ticks, and then have a redstone line going just outside of it. We need more space again. Just like so, with one facing, like, no, like that, and that doesn't really matter. With redstone dust on the blocks there, just like that, and then have a redstone line running out. Now we are going to, we need to run this line to each of the pistons that we have. That's a lot of redstone in this little area here. So we're gonna run it out just around. We're gonna need more space as well. No. Okay, guess we're going this way. Now I have my line going most of the way there, and then we just need to open up a little bit of space on our piston there. Going out one more, I guess. There's a lot of gravel here. Anyways, just run your line over to your piston so that you get it powered. Yeah. This needs to be, oh, okay. Shift everything back one, I guess. Because you still need the repeater. So, bring it all back. Redstone there, repeater there, set to 2 ticks, with a piece of redstone there, and there. I don't know, I just broke that. And then a comparator running that way, and a comparator running that way. And apparently you cannot have a piece of redstone dust on the piston. Okay. Okay, we're also going to need to run the redstone line up to the other piston, and I absolutely hate gravel. It is so annoying. Oh, no. Oh. Be careful of your water, I guess. Oh, come on. Ugh. I have to fix all of the redstone. Luckily, it didn't actually break too much. It's just a couple pieces over here, leading over to the piston. And now we can run the line up here fairly easily. Then just bring it across to there, and that should work. Yeah. Except you'll need a repeater here just to keep it powered. Yeah. Okay, now somewhere along this part of the line, place a redstone repeater going into a block, doesn't matter what block, as long as it conducts the redstone signal with a redstone torch, just to, why did that happen? Just to invert the redstone signal, because this redstone torch there is going to, the redstone torch is actually going to be turning on, no, it's gonna be off regularly once we put in the 38 pieces of the 38 blocks. As you can see, now everything should be working just fine. Of course, when I say should, that does not mean it will, but we can hope. Also, I forgot to mention, this repeater should be set to 4 ticks. And we can also replace that just so to delay it a little bit longer. Now to keep the skeletons and strays contained, no, I can't do that. We're gonna need to just continue up the walls on all 4 sides. You can use any block, but you'll also need powdered snow. 1 powdered snow bucket, actually right there. this is what's going to convert the skeletons into strays. You just need one, no more, no less. And then you can just, oh, oops, you can just continue filling the rest up. Also, if you use a second powdered snow on the second block in there, I don't know if it'll work. I haven't tested it. It might, but it might also slow down these strays long enough that they don't manage to fall through to the killing chamber. Gold. Now place a hopper at the bottom of your chute so that you have at least 2 blocks between the lower pistons block that moves around and the hopper. Then clear a little bit of space for your killing chamber and make sure that the hopper is, no wait, oh no. Make sure that your hopper leads into your chest. Now you can have as many double chests as you want. You can have more double chests that this double chest feeds into. However you want to do it, works fine. Then just go into your little killing chamber. As long as you have space to stand, it should be fine. Then grab yourself 2 trapdoors that you can preferably see through, and just place them like so, that no mobs can hit you, and then you can just whack at them through there. You can also walk right up to the trapdoor in order to pick up any mobs, any drops that don't go in the hopper, if that should happen. It shouldn't, but if it does. And any XP as well. Then go up to the top and remove the torches from here. I didn't do it here, but you'll also want to place a column of blocks above the spawner, just so that no regular mobs can spawn and skeletons don't spawn on top of the spawner, because if they did that, then they would not fall down. Also, just a note that if you do stand here, you can AFK here, and you'll still get the bones and things, because there'll be so many strays that they will be squished to death. It's not quite as efficient, but it does work. You can also place a dog if you want to, but you have to make sure that the skeletons can't shoot it, otherwise the dog will likely die, and you don't want that. But anyways, that's about everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, bye for now.